Hello friends, this is Transport Favour and I am the economic powerhouse known as Colonel Failure. We start here in Orange Central, where change is coming. We're not quite at the point yet where I have suitable replacement locomotives for this route. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till the end of the year here in 1956. Let's do chase cam. Chase cam. That's what we want to see. So here in 1956, what we're going to do is I'm going to wait until the end of the year, see if I'm offered some kind of pacey yet cheap yet dramatic diesel with which I can haul my many and varied goods. Why is that one going faster? Put your foot down, man. Put the lever into turbo boost or something. And then when a diesel presents itself, we will replace these two trains with something just a little bit more weighty. Now, if we get to the end of the year and we don't have something just that little bit more weighty available to us, what I'll do is I'll go back to the plan A on this route and we'll add an extra wagon or two to each one. See, what I'm pondering there is, do I add a second locomotive to each one as well? Because they're very affordable. These little chaps, they work hard, they play hard, they're a big hit with the ladies, and basically they're cheap. There's a bit more elevation going on here than I'd perhaps given credit. And then we've got this big bump coming up over the level crossing. I think I'm hauling an extra car. That's what it is. So yes, I am hauling an extra car. So that's the speed difference right there. That's the difference in speed between 4 cars and 5. Anyway, we're about to pull into the station where there will be the rejoicing and the unloading of cargoes. Just a moment. We've come this far, we might as well ride the entire distance, right? You'd be heartbroken were I to disappoint. Right, look at that! On the horizon is the big boy. Sat there, waiting. Running up costs. Right, let's get out of that. Okie doke, yeah, it was 5 cars on the grain train, right? No, 6 cars. Okay, well that explains the speed difference then. Right, how much are you carrying right now? 199. Oh, get to work. Just go, man. Go. What about you? 36. You're a disappointment to your parents. Because we're approaching the age of steam, I am going to do a little bit more steam porn than I have done previously, because, once we're past this time, then that time is gone. And let's... Just don't... No, you might break the train. The train's got too much cargo on it for you to do that. We could do this bit. There we go. As mentioned, I am going to try... I've made the decision to try and be electrification free in this series. The only reason that I'll change that policy is you are still carrying it. Yeah, I'm so nervous about it resetting just because I'm footling around with the track. So the only reason I would go anything other than electrification free is if there were a train that was so ubiquitous that I had no choice in the matter. And yes, I know the Metro liner is coming, which is, the very definition of ubiquity in train. But this is just good, isn't it? Isn't this just good? Right, okay, you didn't offer me a new train. I'm going to upgrade those two Alcos to something else. Is this station not long enough? Huh. Interesting. Anyway, that was $1.5 million. How much have you got left on you? Still got 60 some odd on you. Splendid. Right, so let's get that done. I don't want to hang around on this. I want to look at the amount of stuff waiting. Right, yeah, so I don't want to hang around any more than is absolutely necessary. Because, we've got other fish to fry, other trains to catch, other legends to fall. We're going to go with grey. we'll go, what, 1? And we think 1 will be enough, or do we want to go... No, actually, I'm planning on trading these in relatively early. So I will overspend... Which is this? This is just freight. Okay, which one am I looking at? Train 1, which is... Is that the grain? Is that... No, we're rotating around the one with the boxcars. Okay, cool. So you are going to want some boxcars. We've got 4. Now, I quite liked the orange. I know, it was a bit overkill, so we'll try a paler one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, that's what it's got now. 5, 6. That's half as much again. Let's double it. Do we want to double it? Yes, we want to double it. Right, stack that on 25%. Off you go. Meanwhile, your friend here, let's do the same with that one. There we are. Right. What are we doing here? This one. Yeah. Okay, good. Replacement. Yes. Set vehicle. Alco. Let's give this one a slightly different colour. Let's go for grey. 1, 2. Yeah, I know. You're all going... It's not a slightly different colour. It's exactly the same colour. I know. That's the joke. That's, you know, that's why it's funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 11 point... How much? How much are you costing me? 11 point how much? Okay, well, fine. We'll do that. I mean, the reason I'm not too bothered about this expense is, firstly, I've figured out that actually borrowing money is really, really, really cheap. Secondly, there will be a more suitable diesel hitting the market in the very near future, and I will switch to said diesel. Oh, hold on, let's borrow a bunch of money so I can change at least one of them. Go on, ramp it up. How much can we actually borrow? Is it going to top out at 50? Nope. Let's change them both then. There we go. And the Eagle has landed. Monster. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this light tan that we've got going on there. Right, pay it all back. Because, you know, we'll quite happily take a bit of a loan, but let's not go mad. Replacement, 100%, no thank you. And the same for you. Why do I stick the replacement at 100% before going no thank you? Because it will tell me my train is historically out of date if I don't do that swiftly. We just did this, but it's very tempting to do it again. No, we're not going to. We're going to let that run. But what we will do is we'll up the tempo a little and see how we get on with our first pickup. Also, how fast are you going? These should top out at 80, which, you know, it's not quick, but, you know, it's not insignificant either. I guess what I could have done is I could have stuck one at either end, but I quite like the double locomotiving. For those of you who ask, you know, where the benefit is in adding double locomotives, it ensures that you get better traction to get go, to begin with. So your initial pull away speed is going to be a little bit better. So your overall acceleration will be improved. Right, how much have you got? 104. Get straight to work, because I need to improve the delivery of goods overall. Right, how much are you packing? 100 and full load, and still stuff. That's a depot, and still stuff waiting. Just brilliant. Right, okay. Now, in order to facilitate this, we're going to upgrade all of these happy-go-lucky trucks here. So the stone shuttle, first of all, actually probably doesn't need moving around too much. And it's already on auto replace. Oh, how deeply helpful. Right, Stewed the baker. This is hauling stone. Stewed the baker. Stone is going to be this kind of murky, tan, brown kind of a thing. Right, let's stick that on 25%. Got it on replacement. There's only 2 of them. Get it done. Who's next? You are already stewing the baker, so that's good. However, What about the rest of your cohorts? You're all good. Okay, what about you? Grain haulage. You are also, call up that, do this. You're also fully upgraded. Alright, some more upgradation. That's not a word. Stop making it up. Maybe beneficial. How old are you? Why are you not upgraded? You're 18 years old. You should have just switched out to the new truck. What are you carrying? Food. Now, there's going to be more of that happening, so I'm going to upgrade you as well. Food. That'll be this one, I imagine. Food. Okay, right. Well, you're sporting this nice green at the moment, so we'll keep that as a thing. Vehicles, yes. Yeah, and they're all old technology, so we'll try and modernise there somewhat. Now, the other thing that I need to be doing is hauling this fuel. Do we have a Flint fuel line? I think it's probably Flint Goods or something like that. What have we got? Flint Industrial. Okay, right. And that's packing what exactly? We've got 4 of these chaps. Now, what I can't do with Flint Industrial, because it needs to take construction materials, it also needs to take fuel as it's available. So I either need to turn that into 2 lines, I mean they're both delivering to the same place, or manually control which vehicle gets what upgrade, which, as you may or may not know, you can't do in a split fashion. You can't say, well, it's either going to be one of those or it's going to be one of these. It's an either or. You set it up. So I'm going to need some tankers on there. I'm also going to need standard brick haulage. But if I'm not careful, this will get very much in the way of... yeah, okay, have I got a scheme? I think I might have a scheme. But have I actually got a scheme? Yeah, let's get you... Are you empty? Good. Let's stick you on the Flint Industrial, given that I'm about to overhaul that. So I ought to call that line up at least. So I'm basing this off the amount of bread I've got waiting here, which I've got, what, 2 loaves, which in real terms is 3, obviously. Now, as much as there will be more coming back with the uprated food transit service, you're full, peasant. Is that the one I just looked at? Quite possibly. Ah, you! Stop! There you go. Change your line quickly. Okay. Go about your business. Right, okay, so I've now got... Thank you. Yeah, done with that. Done with the stone shuttle, although it may need upgrading. I'm just going to remain calm on that front right now. And the reason it may need upgrading... I mean, look at all of this lot going on. Oi, you two. Get past each other. Won't you? Alright, I can feel the needs. I mean, this again has been suggested already, but I can feel the needs to completely mothball these docks and transfer my shipping deliveries out to the lake here, where I can run with 3 ports in one go. Because this is not working for me. Have you figured it out? You've decided just to sail straight through the other one. Alright. Okay, then. Right, you... I just want you stopped, okay? The SAS is going to stop because I want to get a little bit of spread between them, to be honest, actually. I've got bad news, SAS. You are... Go to the depot. Unstop. Go to the depot. We'll sell you. We'll bring you back into service when there is need for your service. Right, you stop. Because as much as ships are incredibly slow, and yes, I could be doing it faster with trains and all of that kind of stuff, they do still provide a pretty good service. You know, there's... What's going on here? You've got a 104 of 108. You've got 94 of 144. How are we doing up here? Everybody's hanging around. You, I guess, are waiting for livestock. Yep, you're waiting for something that isn't livestock. Right. This can only mean that we've got both trains waiting here, because they're not quite full. Yeah, 61. 58. Go and make your delivery. Hello? Didn't say that for my own benefit. Cease your waiting till full and just go and get to work. Right, there we go. See, look, there it is. That's what we wanted. The EMD. Go. Right. 94 of 144. We might as well send you as well. No. What am I looking at here? Oh, you're looking at those chaps. 65 of 216. This means the reason this has slowed down, I speculate, will be because there is a gap in my route somewhere. Right, you're all done now. 100% no. Keep working. Right, let's get both of these chaps in motion while I think about what the new consist is going to be. There we go. Off you trot. And you. And you. And you. Both of you. Trot. So somewhere there will be a bunch of food. Now we've got a bit waiting here and a bit waiting there. We've got some waiting to come back. A bit waiting at the docks. Are you going to pick up the food? I imagine you are, given that you're a food bulk service. Because you will, by and large, you will do an awful lot of... I need to look at that as well. This was supposed to be we're now expanding into bold new territory episode. We're not there yet, are we? We're still unpicking the holes that come with the setup I've already got. And given that these chaps like queuing, I suspect... I mean, don't get me wrong, they've got great burst delivery capabilities, but I think I'll put one of them out of business. We'll retire you. Right, okay. Well, listen, I mean, this is it's all going to work. It's just a question of keeping it moving efficiently and keeping it moving consistently as well. So I'm going to replace the engines on these again. Mere minutes after doing it before, but that's not so bad because it means that we'll get maximum retail value on the engines we already had. Right, you depot. You better acknowledge. You go and drop off, and then I will send you to the depot. So you get to drop off but not pick up. Let's park that down there. I'm keeping Flint Industrial open because I need to deal with that as well. And this is one of the joys of this game, is that you can, I could spend the entire game just focusing on getting this absolutely working perfectly. You, depot. Right? There you are, you're fired. You, yes, you, roll it. There we are. Right, no, he's picked up. He's picking up. He left it too long. You left it too long. Right, you are in depot. So, in here we have one of those. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Right, we want to... Let's get the trains out and then sell that. 2 million quid back. Lovely. And then we want to buy ourselves one of these EMDs, which will cost me 3 million. Okay, set me back 537 a year. What was I paying? 360 a year. I got news for you, pal. You had better be efficient, and as such, I'm going to give you a sporty red livery. Right, 322. Yeah, I've got the money for that. Get it going. You set line. The one that is not already running. That's grain. Where are we? Bravo? No, Alpha. Yes. There we go. Good. Right, and then we'll do the same thing with the other one next time it's finished. In fact, we'll set this off to deliver now. In fact, we'll leave that running as is. Let's not mess around with it. Let's just leave that running. I mean, you can't move for great action shots at the moment. Alright, admittedly, this is not... Wait for it. Just look, I mean, look at it. Look, they're a great action shot. Now, as soon as you're clear of these points, I'm going to turn you round, Buster, so you can go and pick up some goodies. Almost there. And actually there. Right, turn around. There you go. And also, it does say, yes, 2 of those trucks are assigned to coal. They're not. That's just, you can get moving again. They're not assigned to coal in the slightest. No, they're assigned to automatic. So basically what will happen, we've got ourselves a logjam here. Move it. There we go. See, if you leave too big a queue, if your queue's not too big, you can wait till full, and the other side will keep rolling. But as soon as your queue gets too significant, that no longer works. Right, you go on, get yourself out of there. The joys of trucking. How many are you packing now? I don't care. Go. You know what? Let's not wait till full anymore on that line. Let's just keep that moving. Yeah, we'll do the same on that one. There we go. Just keep moving, folks. Bring what you can get. I want to keep this place as stocked up as possible, because the death of this service will come from things having to wait too long to fill themselves up. There you go. You're carrying 32 stone for reasons best known to yourself. Can't help but think you're going the wrong way. Okay, look, yeah, see, look, that's more like it. This guy's going to be bringing back a serious amount of food. Show me how much serious food you are going to be bringing back. And there you go. See, it switched from livestock to food as the need arose. Splendid. That's going to pay off quite nicely. And actually, I quite like these engines in grey. I think the yellow motif particularly brings out the styling. Good. Right. Onwards. Right. Where are we getting stuck? How much are you now packing there, big fella? Enough for me to send you on your way. And you, less big fella, not enough for me to send you on your way. All right. So yeah, I've obviously had a bit of burst activity, but it's not been enough to make that happen. Right, Flint Industrial. I have a scheme that I think is going to work. Right. Now, one of the things I want to do is double dip on my truck route, on my stone shuttle. So I'm going to set up a fresh line here. Right. Where are you going at the moment? You're going to Flint Branch. Is that the right place to go? Yep, we've got yellow all over the shop. So we'll send you there. Now this is going to be FLN Construction. No, Brick. Brick is the shorthand we use for that. Now, vehicles. I'm going to stick you. Hello there. FLN Brick. You. You're carrying. Okay, next one. You. Good. FLN Brick. What do we think? 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, 3. I don't know. If I get this right, then, you know, we may increase our rate of delivery. No, food we've definitely got more of. I mean, the real question is going to be, you know, do I up it yet further? So FLN Industrial becomes FLN Fuel. We set the vehicle replacement on these chaps to be the Studs. And obviously we're going to run black because they're packing fuel. We'll stick that on there. Right, good. Show me the vehicles. Right, and FLN Brick, thank you. Vehicles, no. Replacement, we'll swap that for something that takes construction materials, which is this one. Construction materials are brown, because I say so. Right, that's over there. So, hold on. What have we got that's new? The fishbowl is new. Okay, good. So if we stick those over there, keep an eye on that. should all upgrade nicely. Right, kill off a few of these. Kill that off as well, and this, and that, and possibly. Since we're in the area, shall I have something more exciting going on in the background? Let's have something more exciting going on in the background. There we go. Now, we will know this has worked if this piece of construction material finds its way over here. You look promising. No, you're a food truck. Show me a stone truck. You're carrying cows. You're carrying grain. You're carrying stone. Now, what I'd like you to do now would be to pick up... Ah, he doesn't carry... Stone trucks don't carry construction materials. Shuzbot. Okay, I need another plan there then. I thought that was clever. Huh. We could buy... Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to buy a... Have I not got a depot over here? Evidently it has fallen into the world of bulldozed at some point. So many of things do. Right, let's depot up. Right, opposite there feels good. Right, buy a road vehicle. Just one. We shall buy a Studebaker, and we'll put that on brown because that's the colour of construction materials. And then we'll stick that on stone shuttle. Stone shuttle. Where are we? FLN. FLN stone shuttle. There we go. Right, and we'll do some of that. And then, whatever is going on over here... What are you carrying? You're a brick... Oh, there you go. There's the brick services. Getting themselves sorted. Okay, good. Brick is now fully uploaded. Uploaded? Sure, why not? Upgraded. That's the word. You're going to wait there. Why are you waiting? Just because you're having a tea break or you need the loo or something? I don't know. But now, hopefully... What will happen here, I'm not entirely sure which vehicle I'm looking for. It could be this one. No, you're carrying cows, as so many of your ilk do. This should pick up fuel, which it has. That's good. So where's the stone shuttling? Oh, we're going to have to turn off wait till full, aren't we? Right, there we go. Execute those two. And now all I have to do is consider whether I've confused myself sufficiently that this isn't going to work. What are you? You're a stone shuttle assigned to logs. So you should pick up stone. You should pick up stone. What I'm looking for is one coming back in the opposite direction carrying construction materials. Actually, what is that waiting for? Construction materials is waiting for FLN fuel. Well, it's going to have a very long wait. Okay, that's what I should have looked at first. So we're just going to have to wait for the next stone shipment to come in to see if that actually works or not. Repay a bunch of this. How are we doing down here on the food lines? Near enough. Get rolling. You. Oh, I'd like a little more. I'd like a little more, but I'm not going to get it. There we go, there's a little more. Get rolling. Right, and that will keep the food moving, because these two are now incredibly dependent on food supplies. I mean, crikey, that one's only got 30 on board. This one's got 39. Go and do a delivery. And once I've actually upped the tempo on those deliveries, I should be able to turn off any wait till full to ensure that they just keep rolling, right? But if the big boy, for example, if it went with its current number, so 30 out of 216, it's just a waste of money. I'm just costing myself more in running the thing than the mediocre profits that it would generate out the other side. Right. While I wait for these things to get a wriggle on. In fact, I'll up the tempo on that. How old are you and why are you not upgraded? You're 20 years old. Why are you not upgraded? I probably didn't have the cash last time you arrived. Okay, all right, well, we'll allow it. Let's go and have a quick look at Indianapolis, and then I will talk you through the next stages of the scheme while we just wait for a couple of things to hopefully settle down a little bit. How many are you packing? 116. Brilliant. So, as mentioned already, we will extend from Indianapolis up to Pembroke Pines. I know I'm studiously ignoring aircraft as they go whizzing past. Likewise, I want to increase the excitement, the use, the benefit, the joy, and the vivacity that Warren is bringing to the party by adding a second destination. And I really want to do Henderson. Now, I've built this route already. So the plan with Henderson is we stick a passenger station in here, running like that, okay? And then that will run eventually up to Independence. We'll probably branch off to Pembroke Pines as well, which will be interesting. But more importantly, we extend out from Salem into the same place. The reason it is costly to do this is because we have to build bridges in order to kind of bypass this gully. There's no two ways about it. The bridging has to be done. Now, whatever's going on here is stalled out the wazoo. Henderson Stone Shuttle. Show me someone who works for that bunch of... There you go, you do. How many trucks have we got on here? 4. I'm going to suggest that's probably not enough. Freight. Stone. Yes. Hold on. Do you bring something back with you? I bet you do, don't you? What are you waiting for? Talk to me. Construction materials. Flipping heck. So I'm going to have to wait for a big rig in order to make that work properly. So in the meantime, because we needed to keep going, is we will buy... Yeah, it's going to be Fords, isn't it? We'll buy another couple of Fords. We'll buy another 3 and set those on the Henderson Stone Shuttle. That's Flint, Henderson. There we go. 4, we need to keep it moving. The better we get that moving, the better off we'll all be. Meanwhile, who's this fuel waiting for? Henderson Fuel, 23. No, it's waiting for the Stone Shuttle. Well, if the Stone Shuttle can move it, then that's fine, but I didn't think it could. No, it can. I'll just stop talking then. Everything's under control here. All right, let's go back and see what the situation is with the big chap. 59, not enough. How are we picking up over here generally? Odds and ends. Grain waiting for grain. Yes, we've also got grain waiting for cow. Have fun waiting for that. Livestock waiting for cow. Fine. Livestock waiting for grain. No, we don't ship that way. You're full enough. You can go. How are you doing? 79. No, again. The grain has dropped off. Livestock is the order of the day. This seems to be moving. Meanwhile, we've got a more exciting aeroplane. So yeah, let me finish off talking next time plans, and then I'll let you get on with your day. So next time plans, number 1, Indianapolis, Pembroke Pines, probably. Likewise, Indianapolis, Berkeley, no, we're not going to do that. Warren will head up to Berkeley, and then Berkeley will head down through Phoenix to Jacksonville here. Now, it might be tempting to run a line out from Jacksonville. I've seen quite a few people do this kind of roll in and then roll out and then roll in. I don't like it. I try and set my stations either as a destination or as a on the path across where many places will go. I've also got a bunch of upgrading needs doing, and here's one. Right, what are you? You're currently carrying 1 passenger. We do have 7 waiting. I think we're going to make some money. That's nice. But I do have to bulldoze this airport. Sorry, and the reason for that is because I'm going to have to upgrade it for a modern one if we want to use jets. Pushes the button. As you can see, there is no place to put that. It crosses over the goods line. It does a bit of road. So I'm going to have to invest a good chunk of cash in setting that up. And I think while I do so, I will rotate it 90 degrees and get it down here after bulldozing this mountain. So we'll have a... I mean, this is the sort of thing you don't often see, as a smoothing project where we will hack away at this mountain to get it down to about the right size. Smooth the whole thing out. It should all sit on the flat. Likewise, this will bring the airport itself within the catchment of all of this stuff. Hey, it could work. Thank you for watching today. What should we... you know, as much as... If I was just playing this for my own edification, I would be quite happily tinkering around with all this starter area stuff forever. But we need to move on. We need to expand. More things need to happen of an exciting nature. So I will endeavour to get to the point where that happens. Money is no object, it appears, although that's $500,000 a year in loan repayments. That's a bit more than I want to pay. You're never full. You are. Hey, it appears I've got the goods working again. Well, that's all good then. Right, thank you for watching. I've been Colonel Failure. Hurl a like in this direction if you would be so kind. It's the kind of thing that we enjoy. Helps me out, certainly. So, you know, if you enjoyed this, please throw a like at it. And subscribe if you've not yet done so, because that would also be helpful. What are you doing? You're carrying food. Let's see if this truck is doing its job. Stone shutters, picking up construction materials, look. You can go any time. You've got a full load. Lights green, flags down, foot on the pedal. Or something. So it will drop that off here. Now, with one truck dropping off, do I have too many trucks doing the second stage? I'm going to need to put a bit more thought into that, I think. Yeah, it will drop off here. Should make some decent change. 11,000. That's more than its running costs per year. Alright, yeah, that's good. The only downside is it can't pick up anything the other direction. But once we've got the first big rigs come in, they will carry everything. So as much as it is, you know, low down and dirty to take advantage in that way, I'm going to take advantage in that way. This is all good. We're keeping the number down there. Where's my next delivery coming from? What are you packing? Stone. Are you coming in or are you heading out? Stone. Why are you so close to get... here's the third one. Look. Bringing 54 construction materials. That's great. Right. You stop. Right. We need the other one to get a little bit more of a jump on you. So that... you know when I said stop? What I actually meant was stop. You. Oi. Like, throw the anchor down or something. I realise that ships don't stop it, you know, immediately, but put some effort in, man, for God's sake. Also, touch your paintwork up. You're representing the company. Hold on, let's play some more back. Yeah. Paint them down. Mind you, when it comes to tatty, I imagine the Onion Jack is about as tatty as it gets. So look at that. But I was in the middle of my run out there, and somehow I've managed to distract myself again and keep whittering on. Are you auto-replacing? Perchance. Nope. Okay. How old are you? 44 years. The grand old lady of loss. Okay, well, you know what? I suspect that, you know, we're making a couple of bucks out of food anyway. Right, I need to sort out... Oh my good arm. I need to sort this out. This is a wrecking ball of a disaster of something. So if I don't fix that, production's going to drop off, delivery's going to drop off, I'm going to go bust. There's going to be rioting on the streets. Subscribe if you've not done so for me to continue this at a later date. And I'll do that, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Cheerio!